Hey art geeks! Happy Friday night, art dorks. It's Labor Day weekend and I feel like hiding in my apartment the whole weekend and drawing since my roommate is out of town and I just don't want to go outside and spend any money. But I wanted to share with you the thing I'm kind of fooling around with right now. Recently I saw Boy Kong doing an illustration and he was using one of these. This is one of those water pens. Here's the packaging for it. Waterbrush. I got the smallest one there was. So what these are actually for is you're supposed to put water in the little tube and then there's a brush on the end and there's just like a water brush so you can kind of do watercolor with it without dipping your brush in water and then you just water it up. But the way Boy Kong was using it was he filled this with ink, which I did as well. I just put this in the Speedball India ink in it. The way you're supposed to do it, they recommended different ways to fit the water in. You can either take off the top and then put it under the faucet while you squeeze it and suck it all in. But because it's in this tube and it's ink and I didn't really want to get everywhere, I put it into it, like I held it tight and put it into the jar and then let go slowly so it gets sucked up into it. Because it's not just like an open hole on the inside. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to be careful opening it because I don't want the ink to get everywhere. But there's not really like an empty space for it. You can't really see in there. There's just a little tiny little hole just to suction it all in. I already feel like it's going to get everywhere. I'm the messiest person. But what he did was he put the ink in there and kind of used it like a paintbrush or a pen. So as you can see here, on this little test sheet, it comes out like little brush strokes. So I just kind of did this doodly here. And I've been just kind of testing it out and seeing what it does and if I can use it like a proper brush or whatnot. It's gonna have to take a little bit getting used to because I do it with the brush too. It's just a little, the pressure is a little bit different. But I thought this was a really cool tool to do some interesting brush strokes. Boy Kong does a lot more like big to small and a lot of kind of messy but fun brush strokes. I'll link to his work down below so you can take a look. I am absolutely in love. But I thought this would be a fun tool for y'all to use. The pens aren't really inexpensive. I think it was a couple of dollars. You can find it at any arts and crafts store, or if there's a Japanese bookstore or market, they have them in their stationery section too. They're pretty popular and common there. Or I'm sure they're on Amazon for really inexpensive, and they have different sizes. There's, I got the small one, but I know there's a medium and a large. This small one is a 9mm. I think the next one up is like a 12. But I thought that was cool, and I wanted to let you all see what I was messing around with. I like it. It looks like something I just kind of have to like practice with. But it actually works as well as it could. I'm just afraid about filling it all up and the mess it would make, so just wear clothes you don't like and over a sink or something. What kind of fun tools have you guys been using lately? Tell me down in the comments or tweet me, only don't you know. Alrighty guys, I'll be making some more fun things this weekend and I'll definitely be sharing with you. As always, thanks for watching. Yay! You guys are the best. Try this out.